had all the babes. Now she call me Peyton when I caught her play. Lame on my place. Need the pace with my safe. When I came, tailor made, not the same. She called me her Zane. I might do her mad. She ain't chasing clothes, she just chasing. That boy hit her. He thought I was. He didn't know my hands. Know who I need to judge. I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps. She know I'm a hook. It's bitter when it's sweet. She know I'm a hook. When you leave, she my pride, a piece. I'm a minister, release. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm a hook. Now I'm a hook. Now I'm a hook. See, now I'm a hook.
Happy Halloween! In NBA 2K22, we have countless ways you can haunt the hardwood. Let's start aboard the Concha del Mar. This weekend at Ghostly Gallows, earn double XP for all games played on decks 15 and 16. And we've pulled out all the Halloween decorations to get you in the spirit. Next weekend, challenge NBA players from both past and present as you try to earn.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
Kelly Oubre.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. A look at the Magic starting group. Isaac and Carter manning the post position. Jay out there with Anthony, and it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward. And for the Hornets, the guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Plumlee out there with Washington, and it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count.
The kick out to Rozier. Misses the 3. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Here's Horton Tucker. Yep, that one goes in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Rozier. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Great open look there.
Oh, man, elevating his passing ability. Dimes like this from Rozier helping establish chemistry with his guys.
Ball against Anthony. Inside, Jay. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Ball against Anthony. Ball, the pass to Washington. Second chance shot. Good on the shot.
Well, I like how Washington gets positioned for the offensive rebound. He's got a nice feel for where he needs to be when the shot goes up.
Outside Anthony. And there's the drive. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Over to the left wing. Lets it go with the 3. And he drills it. Beautiful release there from Jay.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hornets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Ball gets to Rozier. Rebound by the Magic. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring.
Well, it's such a boost. I mean, not something you want to have to count on every night, but you can tell how much they trust their reserves.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. And Wendell Carter, the big pan out of Duke, has done a good job improving his distribution.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, not a playmaker by any means, but he's learned to pass well inside. I mean, he can create a lot of chances for his teammates.
Here's Rozier after the made shot from Cole Anthony. Now, here's Rozier. Not a lot of room. Takes a three. And it's Rozier again missing.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Carter, the pass to Horton Tucker. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Washington.
Yeah, Kevin. Carter Jr., a player who occasionally shoots from deep. Not great success from outside.
At the line for the Magic.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number.
Charlotte. Washington comes in for Marjanovic. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Oubre. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Wagner comes in for Mohamed Bamba. Anthony's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Jay subbed in for Markelle Fultz. P.J. Washington is out there with Bouknight. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Carey in at the center position. So that's the Hornets 5. To the inside. Sumner. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here's Jay, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Jay's got his second bucket of the night.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Bouknight. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Brogdon with it. 6 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Wagner. The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Magic trail by 14, and Wagner has it in the corner. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Brogdon looking it over. Shoots over Wagner. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Cavaliers got it done. He finished with 23 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. He did a little bit of everything for them. It just seemed like he was everywhere on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Here's Okeke. And he takes the fantastic lead pass out strong for the slam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
Well, you know, the ball movement was lacking, and you know things got stagnant. That's why their offense looked so off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Basic comes in for Okeke. Horton Tucker's checked in for Wagner. And it's Fultz in for Cole Anthony. Jay, the pass to Isaac. Knocked loose. Trying to get open is Carter. Second chance effort. They shoot again, and it's good on the way in.
Oh, man, what a good job by Carter. I mean, he takes complete control of the paint and finishes the play strong.
Pass the ball. And Ball slams it in.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And with LaMelo Ball, his team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Marjanovic checked in for P.J. Washington. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Fultz. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, you saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
Ball, the pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
The floor awareness is what I love. I love how Ball scans the floor and he finds the guys.
Here's Orlando now. They're on a 14-6 run. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And they get it back. Fultz against Rozier. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. The Magic trail by 8.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
And it's Ball in the corner. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside. We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Malcolm Brogdon really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
And so in the game for the Magic, Isaac and Carter are manning the post positions. Anthony is out there with Jay, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Rozier into the lane. Back to Ball. The 3. They get it again. Here's Washington. And it's sent back by Carter.
An aggressive defender. Carter Jr. also excels in using his physical advantages to turn shots back.
A tremendous mobile 1 block.
Substitution on the court.
Bamba passes to Jay. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Shooting for Orlando.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Ball. He has 5. 1:07 left to play in the third. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Stolen by Bamba. Jay, the pass to Isaac. Over Washington. And the basket by Isaac. Isaac's got his second bucket tonight.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Fultz.
And the muscle of Fultz. I mean, it helps him on these tough shots. Able to fend off the defenders as well.
Blocked in the pass to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Isaac kicks to Fultz. Down low. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Here's Plumlee, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. It's Charlotte up 3.
It's the fourth quarter.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Hornets leading by 3. Ball is the point with Bouknight on the wing. Washington out there with Plumlee, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Magic ball.
The Magic trail by 3. The pass to Carter. Here's Horton Tucker. Covered by Oubre. It falls, and 2 points from Jay.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Hornets shooting not great, 40% for the game. Ball, the pass to Bouknight. Some nice passing here by Charlotte. Isaac with some nice D. And Orlando has possession. Passes to Jay. Isaac left side. To the paint. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you gotta push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
That one good for 2.
Getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, give them much of anything in the first half.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
Rozier, he's checked in for the Hornets. Ball against Fultz. Pass to Jay. Isaac outside. To the inside. Here's Jay. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Terry Rozier. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Their transition game, it's been clicking today. You can see why they push the ball every chance they get.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. But that's just pure effort and hustle.
Anthony's checked in for Markelle Fultz. Oubre dishes the ball. Now Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end his cold spell. The shot, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Out to the wing. Isaac outside. To the middle. Here's Carter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Junior.
Carter's got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Rozier. The kick out to Ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And it's 7 points for LaMelo Ball.
Well, he's already developed as a shooter. He's going to get more consistent as he gets stronger.
It's tipped. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
It's Hornets ball.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Rozier. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jay. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him when the game is tight. He ups his intensity.
Now, here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
It's LaMelo with a huge hoop. I mean, I love to see him answer the ball. Always steps up to his team.
On the wing, Isaac. Stolen by Washington. Inside, here's Ball, and Ball slams it in. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
And there's the pass to Jay. Here's Isaac, Plumlee with the steal. Over in the corner, Rozier. Lets it go from 14. Again, the Hornets score.
Yes! Love to see Rozier take charge. Man, this man's fearless.
Passes it to Horton Tucker. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Anthony, the pass to Jay. Feeds to Carter. Orlando needs to get off the shot. Shot clock at 2. Another miss by Orlando. Ball against Anthony. It falls.
Yeah, and that's Ball. Confident. He rarely sees it over his head, and he's unafraid to take big shots.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The feed to Carter. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Assisted by
the fearlessness of Carter Jr. Outstanding job upping his intensity.
Here's Rozier.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
That's what they need to tie it. What a game this has been.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him. They put some shots.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Horton Tucker at his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Hornets.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
He's just a one-of-a-kind player. I mean, LaMelo Ball has a unique game and limitless potential.
Here's Horton Tucker. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Moving on to the city where fall is the best time to ball. This weekend, put the fear in your opponents with your 4-point range at Ruffles Ridge. And check out the long night to earn double XP, trick or treat, and more. Next weekend, Court Conqueror is back, so form a trio and compete. That's it for me. Now go get your Halloween costume, and I'll meet you on the courts.
Happy Halloween and welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV. One game day is in the books and we have our first
We're the land of the free and the home.
Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Hey, Allie.
BA we've seen.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing 4. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the 3. And for Orlando, Isaac and Carter up front. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Anthony. And it's Jay in at the shooting guard position. And here we have our last game in what's been a long year, Grant. You've heard the proposals to shorten the season permanently. What are your thoughts?
You know, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm maybe more of a traditionalist, but it could help support health and player longevity. But it has to make financial sense for everyone involved, including broadcasters.
Pass to Carter. Here's Jay. He's guarded by Oladipo. Here's Wagner. Here's Jay. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Oladipo outside. Unable to get that one. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
The former number 2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Butler passes to Oladipo. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Isaac outside. Pass to Jay. Now here's Isaac. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. 5 to shoot. Here's Carter. The shot, no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he is merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
At the line for the Heat, Bam Adebayo. At the line for 1.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Anthony with it. Picked up by Lowry. Steps back and fires. Anthony misses. Outside Butler. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Here's Carter. Goes to the fadeaway.
Hey, for me, the mid-range shot is still one you got to use. So I love seeing Carter Jr., who's more of a low-post guy, knocking down jumpers from the mid-range.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Hits a three-pointer.
Boy, good shot selection there from Oladipo. Part of what makes him efficient on offense.
Timeout called. The Magic. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best.
Substitution on the court.
setting the floor for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Duncan Robinson is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the small forward. Down low with the 7-footer. And Adebayo finishes inside. Adebayo's got his second bucket on the night.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He picked up 16 points, and his shot was looking pure from downtown and from the line. His performance really stands out in what's been a challenging season for this team. Back to you.
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Robinson against Fultz. Hero outside. Up and over Carter. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Fultz against Robinson. The 3 is up. Miami, no good that time either.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Inside. And it's Jay missing.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Hero driving inside.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Victor Oladipo is checked in for Miami. Lowry comes in for Hero. Isaac against Robinson. Pass to Jay. Three-pointer, Anthony. They grab their own miss. The Heat with the lead. For 3, Oladipo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Oladipo's got 6.
Seems to get better every year from outside. Oladipo feeling comfortable pulling the trigger.
Here's Jay. 1:46 left to play in the first half. Isaac finds Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Heat. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Adebayo with the rejection.
What a menacing spotlight.
And so it's the Miami Heat in. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Isaac and Carter up front. Then there's Anthony, then there's Wagner, and it's Jay in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while," right?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
The Magic need to put one up here. From deep three-point range. Here's Carter. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Carter's got his third basket of the night. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo, and down it goes. 2 points.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
For Orlando, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Lowry against Anthony. That one a little long.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
To the paint. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
9-foot standing reach. Carter has no trouble putting that away.
The Heat shooting 52% from the floor so far. Lowry outside. Throws it up high. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
Here's Anthony. It's deflected. Lowry outside. To the inside. Tucker. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight. Orlando calls timeout. And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Isaac. Gordon Tucker comes in for Wagner. And it's Fultz in for Anthony. Strus, he's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Oladipo. And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Miami's head athletic training, and it looks like it's a severe ankle sprain. It's a serious injury, but they're hoping he's avoided any structural damage. And with the playoffs looming, the last thing he wants to deal with is this injury. Hopefully he doesn't miss the postseason. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injury that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Heat with some changes. Adebayo comes in for Tucker. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Strus. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Heat.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those. Really quite cool to see Cole Anthony out there living his NBA dream. And obviously his dad, Greg, a good player in his own day, but also a part of the NBA 2K family, giving you commentary at a high level. But Cole's a tremendous talent himself, the 15 overall pick of the 2020 draft.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. Butler out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clark, you see any similarities between Cole and his dad, Greg?
I do. There's a toughness, a grittiness to both of them. Clearly, he's a little better athlete, but that typically is a generational thing in most cases. Really solid player, smart, good locker room guy, all attributes that his dad had. But, heck, both were top 15 picks. I don't know too many households that can make that claim, so that's pretty impressive, this point guard.
Clock is at 3. Pass to Robinson. Miami, no good that time either.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Back to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Lowry outside. To the middle. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Jay. Now here's Wagner. Over Adebayo. And it's Wagner missing.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Magic foul.
Tucker's checked in for Miami.
His second personal foul. First team foul. Heat substitution.
Here's Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Lowry finds Butler. Up top, Hero. Free throw line jumper. Good. And Butler gets the assist.
Assisted.
Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, a fine passer at his position. Jimmy Butler recognizes when his teammates are open and how to get the ball to him.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Isaac against Butler. Isaac, the pass to Anthony. And stolen by Adebayo. Anthony against Lowry.
2 minutes.
And he lobs it up. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wagner. 1:41 left to play in the 4th. Isaac's shot is off. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Outside Butler. Now Adebayo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Adebayo's got 12 points here in the second half.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Heat.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And these two squads butted heads a number of times over the course of this season. But winning this final game of their season series gives them a healthy 3-1 edge against Orlando.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Bam Adebayo.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Grant, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, how exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. You know, back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Well, they are playoff bound.
Substitution on the court.
There's 49 seconds left in the game. And Adebayo slams it in.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the basket.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Miami dominating the game. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Vincent. And here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
He takes it in. Jay. Got a hand on it. Here's Vincent. Morris outside. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Akpala. Adebayo with it. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everybody.
It's that time of year again, my friends. My favorite time of the year, the NBA playoffs. Who wants the smoke? This is where legends are made. LeBron King James, Kobe Mamba Bryant, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, Larry Legend Bird. If you want to be an all-time great, you got to do it on the biggest stage under the brightest lights with the most pressure possible. That's what separates the good from the great, the real from the fake. If you're a fraud, you'll get exposed in the playoffs point blank. Things get physical this time of year, and you get every team's best shot every single night. If this doesn't get your blood pumping, then you don't like basketball. Straight up. It's playoff time, baby. Let's get it. I got a lot of people asking me what I think about MP not winning the MVP. And my feeling is, of course he didn't. He was never a serious candidate in my eyes. The media just loves talking about him because he's a celebrity. He brings in viewers. I mean, he's good. He's okay. Don't get me wrong, but he's not that good. He's no MVP. We need to pump the brakes on this kid until he does a lot more in this league. That's how I see it anyway. Carry on. I mean, of course MP didn't win Rookie of the Year. What did y'all think was going to happen? He doesn't want it bad enough. He doesn't work hard enough. So the results are what they are, and that's subpar. This is the NBA, not YouTube, but hey, MP can always fall back on that if this whole NBA thing doesn't work out. So kudos to him on that, I guess.